Nancy Pelosi announced that she is running again for Congress. She's 82 years old. She's held that seat since the Spanish-American War, I think. And Nancy Pelosi is running again, quite obviously, to protect her insider trading and her ability to insider trade and make her family millions and millions of dollars while her district suffers and descends into madness and chaos and third world conditions. We thought that we would remix Nancy Pelosi's announcement video and make it a little more accurate. Here's what we came up with.
Hello, it's Nancy. Thank you for the opportunity to share some thoughts with you, our VIPs, our volunteers in politics, in our ongoing engagement for the people. Thank you for being a constant source of new, fresh ideas and political activism to help Democrats deliver and to defend democracy. Thank you for giving me the privilege to represent our city and our San Francisco values in the Congress: human rights, reproductive justice, LGBTQ equality, respect for immigrants, and care for each other. When people ask me what are the three most important issues facing the Congress, I always say the same thing: our children, our children, our children. Their health, their education, the housing and economic security of their families, a clean, safe environment in which they can thrive, and a world at peace and where they are all welcome and in which they can reach their fulfillment. That is my why I am in Congress, for the children. This is my story and this is my song. As you hear me say, when you're in the arena, you have to be able to take a punch or throw a punch for the children. In terms of health, my first words on the floor of the House were to fight against HIV/AIDS, to fight the disease and discrimination. Working together, we passed the Affordable Care Act, strengthening Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, lower prescription drug prices, and now are fighting COVID with equity. In San Francisco, the climate is not an issue, it is an ethic. Education, the economy, and the environment are all part of how we address the climate crisis, creating good-paying green union jobs, affordable housing, clean energy, infrastructure, transportation justice, and education, educating the next generation to succeed in safe schools with 21st century skills. Our safe communities require gun violence prevention, addressing the root causes of crime, and supporting law enforcement with justice in policing. Our vision for a world at peace requires a strong democracy at home as an example to the world. We are grateful to our men and women in uniform, veterans and military families, and honor their sacrifice with our insistence on securing voting rights and end the big dark money in politics and amplifying the voice of the grassroots. While we've made progress, much more needs to be done to improve people's lives. Our democracy is at risk because of assaults on the truth, the assault on the U.S. Capitol, and the state-by-state assault on voting rights. This election is crucial. Nothing less is at stake than our democracy. But as we say, we don't agonize, we organize. And that is why I am running for re-election to Congress and respectfully seek your support. I would be greatly honored by it and grateful for it. Thank you so much.
Nancy Pelosi running for office again. Now, many of the followers of this show will say, well, Benny, you told us she wouldn't run again. You're right. And that's what our sources said. And that's what multiple sources said to everyone from Politico to the Atlantic to the New York Times. Many people were saying that Nancy Pelosi is not running again. Now, what has happened? What could have happened to make Nancy Pelosi decide that instead of retiring, she's going to run again? Now, again, she's 82. Nancy Pelosi is the consummate insider trader. She is the worst that our politics has to offer. She's never created a product. She's never done anything good for anyone. She's never done anything at all other than rob wholesale the American public of their freedom, of their money, and of their future. As you can see there, she has utterly decimated one of the crown jewels of America, San Francisco. I've gone to America many times. I've gone to San Francisco many times, and I've walked those streets, and it is worse than what I just showed you right there. I mean, it is disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. Inside of San Francisco is dangerous inside of San Francisco. Honestly, I've never seen any part of America that looks more like a third world rotted corpse than inside of Nancy Pelosi's district. It's truly, truly terrifying. With Nancy running again is, I think, quite crystal clear. It becomes a lot harder to investigate someone and to put someone in jail and to go after somebody's political record, financial records, when they are still currently in Congress, and particularly in a high ranking in Congress. So Nancy Pelosi, I think, and the heat inside the kitchen says that a bipartisan group of legislators are going to come after Nancy Pelosi's insider trading. It is absolutely a bipartisan issue. You have AOC lining up with Ted Cruz, lining up with Elizabeth Warren, lining up with Kevin McCarthy, saying that insider trading is wrong in Congress. And I personally believe that Nancy Pelosi is staying in Congress in order to fight that battle and in order to keep herself from being investigated. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free. And it keeps us going, it keeps us growing, it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.